La la la.
What's crack-a-lackin'? Welcome in to My Mind is a Weapon Fantasy Football Show.
Welcome in, everybody. What's crack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lackin'? We've got a lot of news to cover today. I am your host, Sleezbomb. My Mind is a Weapon Fantasy Football Show. We are going to be looking at a bunch of news today that has dropped, that has just absolutely been crazy. And then we are in a drafters $20 500K draft here as well. We'll get to that in a minute. Here we got big draft energy at the 2 spot. I see you, brother. And damn, no one else, man. It's just us two, bro. It's going to be fun like this. What is good, Bones? What's cracking, my man? Turn some music on. So, man, the right tackle of the Falcons, big hit for Michael Penix's blind side. Caleb McGarry is out for the season. Could it hurt Bijan as well? I think it will a little bit. I think he'll still be relevant, but it does hurt him. We've got Efton Chisholm making the Patriots roster. Javon Baker making the Patriots roster. Amari Cooper is a Raider. Demarcus Robinson is suspended 3 games for the 49ers for PEDs. The 49ers is absolutely beat up at wide receiver. Najee Harris removed from the non-football injury list onto the roster. So good sign there for Najee. And I believe, besides Terry McLaurin signing yesterday, I think that is covered. Nothing else really crazy. I mean, Deshaun Watson on the pup. Dylan Gabriel named the QB2. Is that enough to switch? I mean, you could look at it as, they lost their right tackle, but, I mean, the Lions lost their right tackle and Hall of Fame center this offseason. So, I mean, they're starting 2 rookies. So, I don't know if it matters, that much in between those two. I think they're still studs. Spencer Rattler is named the starter, which is absolutely crazy to me on why the Saints would waste a second-round pick on Shuck. They should have just tanked and played for the 2026 QB class. But, hey, it's the Saints, man. What do you expect? All right, let me plug in here. Let's see, we're on the clock. What's it looking like at the turn? Bijan fell to the 6 all of a sudden, just like that. Isn't that funny, bro? How fast it incorporates into best ball is just wild. Like, you would have never seen Bijan go at the 6. That's insane to me. Ooh, what do we want to do here? All right, we're still gonna go Genty, Drake, Luggin. We're gonna switch it up at the turn here. For to type this. Get it popping. If you guys are new to the channel, smash that like. All the support's appreciated. Let's go, baby. Let's get to drafting. Thank you for the subscription, Romeo Guerrero. How we doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So reactionary, bro. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I've got to turn. Oh, wait. I don't know if that's right, but we'll see what we're doing here. I think I messed this up. Leave pay. Let's close that out. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Cranking out so much content. I'm all over the place. Bowers at the 16. JT at the 17. Garrett Wilson at the 19. Holy moly. Woo-wee. All right. They are locked and loaded. I can't believe Javon Baker made the list. Maybe because Jalen Polk's out for the season, but still, give my guy a shot. Give him a shot. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, my God. A-Chain falling to the 23rd is just... Oh, he takes Jacobs. Woo! Whoa. EDE says yesterday that Devon A-Chain falls to the late second. It's going to feed families and passes on him for Jacobs. Criminal. Tyreek Hill still not at practice is the update today. That's getting worrisome. I hope he's ready to rock and roll. Hypothetically, say Jacoby goes to the Pats. Would they drop a wide receiver? They would have to, I believe. I mean, the Pats have been searching, man. That's what I said yesterday on Big Jeff Energy Stream. I was like, dude, they were after McLaurin. They were after Ayuk for a little bit. I mean, why not just get Jacoby at a cheaper price? And then Drake may get some nasty weapons. But they do already have a lot of weapons with like Chisholm, Pop D, Kyle Williams, Diggs. I mean, they're kind of loaded depth-wise, not like star-wise. Who's going to fall here? Different combo. I know I've never seen you get McConkey, but McConkey falling to the third. This is a weird draft, bro. I mean, Garrett Wilson at 19. Jonathan Taylor at 17. Like, the late scramble is on in best ball. No intention of trading Myers. I mean, I don't think they do either. I mean, I just don't think they want to pay him a Terry McLaurin crazy contract. I don't think the Commanders should have paid McLaurin, but you know, I think that was crazy. 94 million 3 year at age 30. I was like, you guys are nuts. Man, I don't have a lot of Mike Evans this year. All right, we're gonna hero running back Genty. This is a different build. We've got options of Penix, who just lost his right tackle. He might even fall further. Baker, I don't really like at value. I think I hate the 1.02. I found out an hour ago my draft tomorrow might have second pick. Oof. I mean, dude, Gibbs, Bijan. I think Bijan's still fine. I think people are just panicking. It definitely hurts because it definitely hurts Penix's blind side because he's a lefty, but Bijan could still get it popping. Let's get after what's up with saying let's freaking go right around the corner, baby. Thursday night football is almost here. The start sit shows are almost here. I just cranked out like from yesterday to today through like week 10 with all my setups, like design wise for start sits, all my player pictures, everything. I'm going to go through wide receiver value tomorrow of target leaders of must target wide receiver rounds at ADP. Couple of sleepers, like 5 sleepers at each position. I'll drop a video on that as well. I mean, it's go time, baby. What's up, Devin? How we doing, brother? Greg Kellogg in the building. How we doing, my man? How are we doing today, Greg? Are you ready for the kickoff, man? We are so close. I can smell it, baby. Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, top terp, his first draft. Okay. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Dude, I thought the Niners would go after Amari Cooper, Hussein. I thought we would, man. That's great to hear, Greg. How's the diet? How's the weight going, man? I probably went back up 5 pounds since then. I was trying to lose weight, and then I'm a roller coaster ride. I need your opinion on my home link. Fire away. What you got? Good here, and you're doing great, Devin. Doing great, man. The NFL season is almost here. What we've all been waiting for and talking about for months is about to come to fruition. I can't wait. Frozen around 238. That's where I was when we were talking at the expo. Now I'm like back like 245 already. Getting sloppy. What's up, David? How we doing? Hello, 11 hole here. Saw the chat. How we doing, man? If you want me to look at your team when it's over, I got you, bro. I got you. Welcome in, man. Jed Fi. You're going to be sniping my guys. 4 wide receiver, all 3 week 8, though. That's kind of rough. I don't know if I like that. You know, 1 week can cost you, man. Take it from me. Last year, 1 week cost me a lot of money, a lot of position. I think I went from like 41st to like 210th in the last week. In the main, not good. We can take a shot at Purdy as well. See how we want to wrap this up. Do we want to? Tony Pollard gets interesting now with Tyjae Spears on IR as well. So my home league is a 12-man league, full PPR. We set our keepers. I got Jamar Chase, Josh Jacobs. We trust. I remember this. What else you got with it? That's solid. My 14-man draft was immaculate a couple days ago. It was crazy. That way you get a shot at Tua. I don't want to stack too many Niners here. I do love Purcell, but we're going to let it fall. You can have Pollard. You guys are new in chat, tap that like, hit that subscription. All the support's appreciated. If you are one of the 150 watching on Twitter, come on over to the YouTube side, tap that like, hit a subscription. Helps me out a ton over here. All the shows are about to start. The drafts are about to come to an end. I'm almost at 150 here. And then, I mean, tomorrow starts all my sleeper picks per round, ADP, all my target leaders per position, return on investment players. And then we start week 1, start sit-ems, week 1 rankings, everything. I cannot wait. No Cat Mac in the building. What's good, my man? How we doing? I was curious on who I should snag in the first round. I can either snag a running back, QB, or there's bonus points for QBs. I was leaning towards Joe Burrow to get a stack. In the first round? No, not Joe Burrow in the first. I'll tell you from my experience already in 2 really competitive redraft leagues, running backs go like crazy, bro. And you could look at everyone's Twitter you want. You can follow any content creators draft order. I mean, I don't know if this shows the board. Hang on. I hate Yahoo, man. I wish we could just get it all on sleeper, but no one wants to switch. Like, I go to draft results and it doesn't even give me a board on like Yahoo. It's unbelievable. I want to show you our draft board. 24 running backs were gone in the first 4 rounds in our in-person drafts. That's insane, though, getting Jacobs and Chase. That's legit. I know. We were texting D-Bro this morning about it. I texted him. I was like, the guy is a super stud of talent. And he just can't stay healthy, man. The injury bug just gets him nonstop. Same with Mixon. Same with Spears. They're on IR. I guess Deshaun Watson's on the pup for 4 games, but it should last the year. All right, we're going to try and land this plane here. I want my guy. I don't think my guy's going to fall to me. I think it's going to suck. I'm going to be mad about it, but it's fine. This is like my second share of Mike Evans guys in like 700 drafts. I cannot lie. I do not have a lot of Mike Evans. Maybe my 3rd share. I was thinking the same thing. Go running back first round and second wide receiver and grab Burrow. Dude, Burrow should fall to the 4th, sometimes the late 3rd. So you should be good there. Definitely not early Burrow. And stacks aren't that important in a redraft. Like, it's nice to have in Dynasty. It makes your team look good. It's an easier trade package for opponents. But stacks aren't recommended. You don't need stacks in a redraft, honestly, in my opinion. Biggest fleece of all time, worst contract of all time, Deshaun Watson, for sure. Not even close. Who do we think the RB2 is? I think it's going to be Mullings, but Chestnut. Either way, I don't think they're going to be relevant, unless Pollard goes down as well. They should all be on your wire and redraft regardless. Yep. And you also pay the price of that week when you get a stack. You do lose both those players for that week. That's 100% facts. I don't like a lot of stacks in redraft unless they fall at great value. I try to get BPA available. Do any of you draft on Yahoo? Do you know how to see a draft board from your draft if you drafted live in person? I mean, even a draft board of like any draft. I've also done other drafts too, and I still can't see the draft board. All right, we are here. We are here. Oh, this is painful. Tyler Warner shot up so much. I haven't had Pittman in a while. They trust Chestnut, though. I'm trying to decide if I should pick one up in Dynasty. I mean, you can. Dynasty, I'm not mad at the pickup. You could go Chestnut. You could go Mullings. Either way, you drafted on Yahoo. Joey Chestnut, yeah, the backup running back. He's like the third running back, fourth running back for the Titans on the depth chart, but now he's moved up because Spears hit IR today. You can't, right? I mean, it's good. And my friends will not. We've had this league for like 10, 12 years. I keep trying to switch it to sleeper. They just won't. I go to draft results, draft grades, draft analysis, everything. Last season draft commissioner. You can't see the draft board, which is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Like Yahoo needs to update their shit. Because I want you to see how bad these running backs went back to back, and what I've been saying all year long that people just do not understand about the in-person drafts with your boys. It's just running back crazy. I think if you click the history tab, okay. What's it under? League. Hang on. History tab, select your year you want, click draft results. Where's history at? Overview. League, no history. My team, matchups, players, research, draft, commissioner, stat tracker. Where am I going to get to history? Okay. I'm asking it right now. To view your draft board, which shows the live completed draft results, including click order players selected to follow these steps. Log in, navigate to fantasy football, click the league tab. If your draft is active, I don't need that. No. For draft party, use presenter mode. No. I don't think that works. Onto the league tab, I did not see history, and I'm the commissioner of this league, right? So there can't be anything hiding. Email league managers, rosters, league chat standings, transactions, trading list, record book, dues, settings. I go to my team, info, player list, matchup, league matchups, players, stat corrections, NFL roster changes, league, research, trade market, transaction, trade hub, matchup, MVP, fantasy points again, who's hot, research assistant, draft, mock draft, draft results, draft grades. And the draft results, when I click on it, is just awful. It just goes by round or by team, and you can't see your draft board, which I just don't understand. The guy who took Nick's 9 picks really needs to get his eyebrows shaped. Who did? Oh, Jay Funk with his first draft. Jay Funk in the building. I don't know if I like this here. I mean, what do we got down here? We're punting heavy. Terrible, right? I mean, dude, I've been trying to do it for a minute and I still can't find it. And on Grok, or on ChatGPT Grok style. Okay, let's see here. Draft results. Here's what it says. This opens with the full draft board. It's every pick round by round. You can sort, filter by position, export options. Alternatively, you can't see the draft board. It's absolutely bonkers. What the hell is? All right, we're gonna open up DJ Stroud. We're gonna open up Sam Darnold. We're gonna play really late QB here. I was gonna take Burden, but I just have too much Luther Burden. We are finishing up the last few rounds of that Dynasty startup as a slow draft. I will share the team in Discord. Let me see it. I feel good about everything except the running backs, the mastermind. Sleazy, what's up, Andre? How we doing? I can't move JT. I've been telling people all year, man. Jonathan Taylor, you cannot get your value for at all, and you really don't want to own him next year being 27. So, I mean, you need him to pop this year out the gates heavy and try and smash a trade with him as soon as he ever hits a big week. I mean, quarterback situation, they lost 2 linemen. He doesn't get a lot of pass catching. They don't play from behind, and they're going to play from behind a lot. DJ Giddens will be the pass catching back. I've been staying away from JT all year. Breaking news. The Arizona Cardinals have cut Kyler Murray from the Bones official. Nah, I'm just kidding. I even threw an offer of JT and a first just to see. Still nothing. Yeah, can't. Joe Mixon just got taken at the 8.1. I'm winning this James Cook jersey league. 8.1. I mean, he went at the 9 in our league, but I don't, I'm not drafting him in a redraft, but I'll take some best ball shots. Like yesterday, if he falls like 30 spots. It's a different build for me, but I kind of like it. I don't have a lot of Cooper Kupp. I don't have a lot of Mike Evans. I mean, our Jordan Mason, I have too much of. We got to set up that call to save my team. Oh, dude, yeah. What's your schedule like after this? I want to do like 2 drafts. I got the wife coming home. I'm down if you're done after the stream. He's in a slow draft. Yeah, he's killing that draft too. I mean, Nico at the 2.8 was bonkers, bro. Absolutely bonkers. Yeah, as soon as this draft's over, we'll hop in cord. I got you. The weekend got out of hand, man. And like my wife and them are having another party this weekend. I'm like, dude, I'm not going. Staying in. I'm not doing it. Crazy. Can't do it. We need a big fall here. We need the stack to land here. Did I see the trade? What's it under? Live streams, chat room. I went in there. Direct calling. There we are. Rashee Rice, Stephon Diggs, 27 firsts. I like getting the 27 first, but I think Rashee Rice is worth more than that. Especially with it being possibly Kelsey's last dance. I know he's suspended this year, so it hurts, but I think you could get more for Rice. Like as soon as he steps back onto the field, you can get way more than that for Rice. We're on the clock. My QB fell. Man, Jordan Love is here too, dude. All right, we're going to pop Stroud here. We're also going to pop Dylan Sampson here. So we got Stroud, Christian Kirk, which is different than our Stroud Nico strat. What's good, Kyle? I have Allen, Irving, Worthy, Rice, Pollard, Myers, Pickens for my keepers. What the hell? What kind of league is this where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 keepers? Tell me the settings on this. Oh, hell yeah. That's a smash. That's an absolute smash if you got Rice. Rice will be worth 2 first plus next year, especially if Kelsey's gone. 7 keepers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, 7 still. Man. What kind of league are you running here, Kyle? And where the picks go? You know, what you keep your keepers in your round, or they move up a year or like 2 spots every year? Because that's a heavy keeper list. But you gotta love Pollard now, especially with the news. Obviously, Allen, Irving, Worthy, especially Rice. You got the little tag there. Myers, you don't really need to keep Myers, especially at ADP. I don't think the Raiders trade Myers, but if he's like your 8th or 9th round keeper, kind of, I'd rather take shots elsewhere. But he took Penix. All right, I was hoping Penix might fall. Didn't get it. We're vibing. We're vibing. Boom, 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 boom. Jake Ferguson, Brenton Strange off the board. We're going really late tight end either way. We're going to rock Kittle as our 1 the whole way. Brandon Ayuk. Wow. Yeah, he jumped the value too. I've gotten sniped 1 pick before my last 2 Packers value falling. Jordan Love. I see Jordan Love. Are we going for Jaden Reed? This guy had both Packers got Love as well. Damn, he's right on you. He's got not a lot of heavy hitters at wide receiver besides CD, but he's got a nice little squad. It's a weird squad for me too, so I mean. All right. And he takes Ollie Gordon, a pick before me, bro. You are fucking lying. We're going to get our Tua stack. And we're going to get our Bryce Young plays because I love Bryce Young so much at value. We'll take that. We're done at QB. It's fine. Didn't get what I wanted. Wanted Ollie Gordon to fall there. Golden too. Yeah. He snatched 1, 2, and Love all right before you, 1 pick each. He's got to be like a Packers fan with a Browns thing. When I'm drafting on my Twitter leagues, I'm pretty chill and calm and collected. But when I'm drafting my home league, I'm very anxious and nervous. Rack City, yo, just because the buy-in is $100. I hope the in-person one, no one confirmed it yet, but we will see. Dude, in person, I drank way too much before my draft on Saturday. That's for sure. I did not like that one team I drafted at all. I mean, we were at the bar at 1 o'clock and our draft was at 5. Bad idea. But we'll see if we can recover with that team. It was rough. That was a fucking $500 buy-in. Oh, dude, this team was bad, bro. I had no keeper, though. So, there's a lot of teams that had, BTJ, Lab McConkey, Bucky Irving in the 14th. I had no keeper. So I kind of played for next year with the keepers. Because our keepers, we get to keep one player only one time a year. Only for 1 year if you keep him. Anyone kept on your roster past round 7 that you keep. So my team, which is rough. Here, I'll read it off. Oh, yeah. Bad. Trevor Lawrence, Nico Collins, Drake London, Travion Henderson, Travis Etienne, George Kittle, Chris Olave, Keon Coleman. Keeper options, Quentin Junkins, Quinshawn Judkins, Zach Charbonnet, Dak Prescott, Kyle Pitts, Dylan Sampson, Giddens, and Wan'Dale Robinson. But I'm projected the lowest points across the board. I've been big on Giddens in the late round because, dude, JT's always hurt. Always. I love Giddens in the late rounds. We were talking about that on stream, how he hasn't been healthy since his RB1 season. How much do the O-line injuries worry me with Bijan? Not a lot. It worries me more about Penix with his blind side than it does with Bijan. I mean, obviously it hurts Bijan a little bit, but he'll still be productive. Maybe not RB1 overall productive, maybe around RB3, 4, but still, he's a superstar. I tried telling people about Rattler. It's the year of the serpent, the rattlesnake. God, dude. I'm starting the Arizona Cardinals defense in every fucking DFS I could get in week 1. Rattler is nothing special in my opinion. We'll see. I think he's going to get absolutely rocked. And if you have a waiver defense right now you need to pick up, smash the Arizona Cardinals. I wish I was there. That would have been so much. Man, watching you guys draft when drunk, dude, we were hammered, bro. It's not good. And I picked the wrong player like twice. They're already off the board. You got to take shots when you miss. Oh my God, it was bad. It was like if you go up there and you draft the wrong player, you're usually supposed to take a shot. It's not good. I'm down for a mini after this if you guys want. I wanted to rock out a bunch of mains, but I guess I have like 6 left. So, I mean, I should make it day by day. I'm down to pop a mini here. What's the lobby at, by the way? What do you guys think of this, by the way? Or after I make these turn here, give me your guys' little thoughts here. Yeah, Garindo. We don't really need Garindo anymore, huh? I'd rather take a home run shot at Keaton Mitchell. I mean, is Adam Thielen going to get traded or is he not? Like, what's the deal here? If not, we get a little Bryce Young correlation. All right, I'm going to close this real quick. What do you think of this for a start sit screen I've been working on? Not bad. Good. Whack. I'm trying to keep it all kind of the same look. And I'll put the team logos like in the middle in boxes. I don't know if I like it that much, but it's the start. Do we like Ladd as your first receiver? I haven't drafted a lot of Ladd this year. Obviously, I don't think he's going to be bad. I just don't think he's going to put up the same kind of numbers as last year, especially with Keenan. What's good? CR7, first time watcher here. Like your stuff. Thank you, man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. We're going to be drafting here for like the next couple of weeks, and all the football shows start. All the content is about to start cranking. We are getting after it, baby. Freaking hell, man. That's why you weren't in Disco stream. Ah, dude, I know. I was supposed to be back on the stream that night or in the morning, and dude, no. Partied like rock stars. Fresh lobby for the mini. All right, pineapples, guys. If you guys are new in chat, we say pineapples on drafters. If you want to hop into the draft, we are getting into the $3 mini right now. It is fresh, 1 out of 12. Let's go. That way we'll just go draft to draft here. How should we go about the Najee news for Hampton Truthers? I mean, I would take it the same way as always. The whole coaching staff, Harbaugh, and everybody's been alluding to it's going to be a timeshare the whole way. I mean, I still like Hampton. That offensive line is massive. They're going to run on the right side with Joe Alton Becton a lot. You know, I think Najee could steal a lot of touchdowns away in the red zone. I like Najee at value. I'm kind of lower on Hampton at value, but if you draft Hampton, I'm not against it. They do play in a very tough run D division, though, as well, with the Chiefs and Broncos and Raiders. Good luck. I've done 100 drafts this year. What are you in on, Poker Guys? What's good? Big hypothetical question, but I sold Josh Allen in Dynasty. How much do you need to return? 3 firsts is what you should get for Josh Allen. At least 3 late firsts or 2 early firsts. You know, if it's like a 1.1, 1.2, but you're not going to get that from a guy rebuilding anyways. So, I mean, 3 firsts or at least 2 players that are equal value to firsts. Hampton looks like he does. It's just a weird situation with all the updates. And now that Najee's back off the NFI list, back on the roster, how much are we going to see of a split? They come out versus KC in Brazil week 1, where Jordan Love's fucking career almost, season almost ended last year. I don't even want to see Hampton run on that field unless it's, a good field compared to last year. That shit was terrible. Poker Guts is in the mini. Tell me you signed up using code Sleez, my guy. It would depend on roster construction, Andre. So if we're looking at your roster after this, Dynasty is my thing, bro. Fucking mastermind. Mahomes MVP, Matthew Golden will lead Green Bay in receiving yards. Let the screaming at the TV begin. Ah, damn it, Poker Guys. I thought you were new. Got you. Hop in the mini, guys, if you're not. It is 5 of 12, 7 spots left. We got 2 more rounds in here. Oh, yeah? You wanted Jatavion Sanders, bro? Block my stack? Oh, that's rough. All right. I see you. I see you. We're going to jump up here and get Hectic and take Waller. Jalen Wright has fallen so far. It's wild. Your guy, my guy, Kyle Madunjai. We're going to be done at running back. All buys are good. This is a very balanced draft across the board. It's going to have to be Kittle carrying the load all the way. We're going to have to try and hit 2 bangers here at wide receiver. Because, yeah, I mean, we could snatch another tight end here if needed. Maybe the Amari Cooper, Adonai Mitchell looks great. Jack Beck opportunity. Trey Tucker for home runs. Josh Reynolds, the wide receiver 2. Deontay Johnson. I can't believe I got fucking talked into drafting this guy. I knew it the whole time. I was like, he's not going to be on a team by the end of the year or by the start of the season. Nah. I drafted him like 4 or 5 times. Next Thursday is going to be a movie. How early should Egbuka go? Dude, Egbuka, I've done 2 $500 12 and 14 man redrafts, and he has never made it past round 6 in either one of them. He went like the 5.7 and the 5.5. But if your league's not as competitive, you know, he could fall later. You know, I'm not like saying, you know, I do play in really, really competitive, strong leagues, but he could fall to the 6, possibly. Wooch! The man, the myth, the legend, 77 Oak in the building. What is good, brother? Sent one of my homies your way. Fantasy football stuff. Not sure if he's made it here yet. My guy, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's Fortnite going, man? As soon as the season's over, I'm coming back. And if there's 0 build, I heard the cash cups are back. When the FNCS lines up, I'm in. I have one more draft this Saturday. I might stream it. I might not. It's another 12-man double flex, $200 draft, I believe, or $300 draft. I don't know which one. Marshawn Lloyd can't stay healthy, man. Ever since he came out of USC, it's just the injury bug. Deontay Johnson, I don't care where he gets picked up. Worthless. He's done. The writing's on the wall, man. I tweeted it out. He went from the Steelers to the Panthers to the Ravens. Waived by the Ravens, signed by the Texans, waived by the Texans, signed by the Ravens. Signed by the Browns, waived again. Done. I took a lot of Marshawn Lloyd too. I can't lie. I took a lot. The mini started. No one even tells me. Nice. I'm at the 1 spot. Doesn't matter. Jamar Chase, no matter what. Lock it in. Yes, sir. Needs to be studied bad. If you look back at his like Steeler days, dude, the guy was getting like 150 targets. And now he can't get one. It's bonkers. I mean, I'll pull it up. 2022, 147. 2021, 169. Wide receiver 8. That's absurd. 2020, 144 targets. And now he can barely get 33 receptions. I don't know what happened, but it needs to be studied. I agree 100%. CR7. It's terrible. I was on auto pick. We're fine. We still got our guy. Wondering if I should go 9 wide here. Maybe take a 3rd tight end just in case, because you got 2 kind of old, injured, maybe injury prone. And we could get a little correlation piece with it, which is ugly, but that's fine. I mean, Parker Washington's look great. He's not really going to hit much. Mac Hollins. Yeah, we'll take a Dalton Schultz piece just to get it, and we will snag a Tyler Lockett piece. Vanilla Gorilla 3683. I have another draft going, so I'm going to hum through them real quick here. Do you think a guy like Pittman, who once had a very good year, can be viable again? I mean, Pittman played hurt all last year with his back injury. I've been a Josh Downs guy. I still think Pittman's relevant. And Josh Downs is also injured a lot as well. I mean, quarterback play, Danny Dimes, gross. Anthony Richardson, fucking awful. So, I mean, they will be playing from behind. The volume should be there, but Adonai Mitchell's having his breakout. I mean, he's like a steady flex play for me for Pittman. I wouldn't trade for him. I wouldn't reach for him. If he fell to me, I'd draft him, you know. Not super high on it. All right, let's look at my guy, Big Draft Energy. If you guys are not subbed to my guy, BDE, the show is going to lead right to him, my brother in arms, partner in crime. He's going at 3-7-7-2. We went Mahomes, then he went with the shitters, which is kind of smart. Jackson Dart, if he gets to start at the end, is going to be really nice. Danny Dimes or Danny Pesos. I don't know why you did that, but I am here for it. Running backs, Jacobs. Oh, he punted. Tyrone Tracy, ETN, Davis, Najee Spears, Rashard Smith. Not bad when you go hero running back. These are the kind of running backs you want to back them up. Wide receiver room has to be stacked. Yep. BTJ, Ladd, Pickens, Sutton, top 4. Studley, Higgins, home run hitter. Pop D, you love. My guy, Adonai Mitchell, Sam Laporta, Tucker Kraft. Correlation, though. This is a very different BDE draft. I know you got sniped on a lot of Packers, but man, didn't get any Chief correlation. Didn't get any really dark correlation. Just value. Different for you. So, I mean, still not a bad draft. Hang on. I'm in the mini here before I go look at. We're going to look at Jed at the 11 spot here. Oh, man, Jed, you're top. This is the donation, brother. It's already a donation, Jed. I hate to break it to you, not to be mean. But let me make these mini picks here. I'm 2 away on the clock here, and then I'll come back around. I'll tell you why. Hang on, we're almost on the clock. Get around to me. Oh my God. Chase, McBride, A-Chain. Okay. All right. So if you're still in here, my guy, Jed Phi. So massive mistake. And this is a $20 draft, man. It's not a mini. You should be playing for first place. Is there a chance you can still cash late? Possibly, right? You'd have to have everything go right. You drafted Jared Goff and Sam Darnold. Your week 8 bye is already crushed, right? 1 week can kill you in this. You went 3 wide receivers at week 8 as well. That means Tet, Addison, Luther Burden, possibly, Darius Slayton or Tillman fill your spot at 8. So week 8, this team is going to be massively hurting. I don't see a way where it can finish high in the calf just off 1 week, which really hurts your upside. And like I said, take it from me. I fell from 40th in the last fucking week to like 220. So you can lose a ton of money. You can lose a lot in 1 week. I love TJ Hawkinson at tight end. I love the value plays at the end. I just don't like the week 8 buys. The running backs are fine. I love Braylon Allen, Ollie Gordon, Woody Marks. Take a shot there. Corum, fine. Sanders, all of that. You are just going to really be toast in week 8, man. I went 3-6-8-3 Vanilla Gorilla. We'll get to the mini here in a second. CJ Stroud, Tua, Bryce Young at great value. Every quarterback past ADP, which is what you want. Genty, Harvey, Mason, Sampson, Keaton Mitchell, your guy, my guy, Kyle Manunjai. Drake London, Mike Evans, Jalen Waddle with Tua, Michael Pittman, Cooper Kupp, Christian Kirk with CJ Stroud, Adam Thielen with Bryce Young, Tyler Lockett. All my buys are separated across the board, every single position, which is very nice. Tight end, Kittle, Waller with Tua, and Dalton Schultz. Don't love it, don't hate it. It's very average. I don't think the ceiling's high enough to pop over the top, but I think it could cash if they stay healthy. No love for Danny Dimes. No, not at all. He's absolutely atrocious. I'm going to get weird this draft. I'm here for it. Let's go. Let's pull up the mini. Now we're popping into the next draft. All right. Chase, H-Chain. No, I can't believe H-Chain fell this far. Absolutely love it. Wild. Chase, H-Chain, McBride. Off the rip. Let's fucking go. And by the way, the update, well, again, this is Dr. Jesse talking, so, quote unquote it, right? A-Chain's re-injury risk on his post is nowhere near the CMC calf injury, which is, I think, why he's dropping an ADP, because people just see a calf and they instantly think CMC. His re-injury risk was updated at 5 to 10%. So very, very low chance. But possible, Boom, bada, bada, boom, boom, bada, boom. Oh, I'm not a fan of K9 or Breece Hall. Yep. We're just gonna get weird all the way. Take all 2 running backs that I don't draft a lot of for BDE. I take the K9, bro. Let's go. Hero wide receiver, hero tight end with Chase and Trey McBride. Not bad. Definitely something different. Who's got T. Higgins? This guy's going to snipe away Burrow even if he makes it back. So don't count on that coming to you. What did you guys vote on the vote? Who do you think is going to be the Bills wide receiver one? You guys put Khalil Shakir on the vote. Oh, all right. You guys know that Khalil Shakir is not going to be fully healthy till like week 5 or 6. He'll be out there limited for the start of the season. And Keon Coleman's coming, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Separate in here. My allergies are just going nuts with this weather change. We had 108, and now it's rainstorming. Flood watch. Like, Jesus. Welcome to Cali, baby. Central Valley. There goes Burrow. I'll just take an unstacked Joey B. Dollars on the open, baby. Dollar bills, y'all. Ricky Persall. Mecca Egbuka, he jumped. Ooh, okay. Get your guys. ADP doesn't matter. I like it. We're done at running back for a while. The 103. I don't know if it's worth the reach. It's going to get ugly here at wide receiver. That's for sure. Check text. I don't know what you mean. Get my guy Jerry Judy. Everyone fall asleep. Let me eat it up. We're gonna go bully ball tight end. Oh, they're both week 8. God, that's what you get when you're not paying attention. Mr. Magic was good, bro. God damn it. This is a donation. Fuck. I get what you mean now. Do I see a world where Egbuka outperforms Tet? I mean, if Mike Evans gets injured in the first 3 weeks of the season, Egbuka could outperform Tet. If Mike Evans plays, 8 to 10 weeks and Chris Godwin comes back and then the target gets a little all over the place, I would say no. But Tet also has an early hamstring, which is one of the things you don't want to hear. Still not shying me away from drafting him, but re-aggravation of hammies is always high. Yeah, I messed that up bad. In a 12-teamer, I got offered BTJ for AR. You smashed that instantly. Not even a freaking question. Give me Brian Thomas Jr. and a Liam Cohen offense over Amon-Ra St. Brown with Ben Johnson out of town all day. And you got to think the Jags get the Panthers and Cincinnati out the gates. wheels the fuck up. I can't believe I just double tap tight end. That really hurt. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. You think Jacobs is in for a better year than last year? I mean, I don't think they're going to lean on him as much as last year because you got Jordan Love healthy. He was banged up all last year since week 1 in Brazil, like we talked about. And they drafted wide receivers in the 1st and 4th round. They showed you what they want to do. I still like Josh Jacobs a ton, especially with Marshawn Lloyd on IR. But, I mean, he's still going to be a top 10 back to me. I just don't think he gets 360-plus touches again, especially if they have Super Bowl aspirations. You know, they want to try and keep him a little healthy for down the stretch, right? Golden and Egbuka still available. Last 2 taken are Mixon and Cup. Should I look to trade Genty? What's good, Arturo? What are we talking? Dynasty redraft? What are you thinking here? Big Lou, what's cracking, my man? I have drafted Ayuk in my draft I did last night, and he is, 2 nights ago, and he is on my IR spot for sure. I got him in the 11th round. I do not think Mixon is going to see the field this year either. I think the pup list for 4 weeks is a joke. I'm staying away from the whole Texans running back room regardless. I don't care if it's Chubb, Woody Marks, Damian Pierce. The answer is CJ Stroud, Nico Collins in the passing game. Redraft got him at the 2nd round, but I'm seeing people thinking down on him. I mean, it depends on what you want to trade him for. It's a big name. I mean, big name. I mean, we've got to get some wide receivers here. God, this is not a good draft with that double tight end. A-Chain, I would normally say 100% smash that for A-Chain, but that calf and the injury, and you got a healthy hog. I even drafted Bucky Irving over A-Chain, and A-Chain's my guy. It's just rough. If he wants 2 p.m. disco, I see your text. I'm down for that Saturday. I have a draft. My wife's partying Saturday, so I'll be home alone all day. I'm cranking work and getting ready for everything for the upcoming week. So 2 p.m., that would work for AMG, by the way. I can do that. If you want to do it with us, down. I see it on Discord. I got you. I got my draft at 8:30 Saturday night too. I don't know why we're doing a draft at Saturday and 8:30 at night, but these guys are from Pittsburgh and shit. I do have him at 13. I'm a little lower on Genty than most. Some people have him top 5. You know, I'm okay putting him anywhere in the middle. I just don't fall for like the rookie hype, you know, early in the season, like the Corum and Benson stuff last year. I still drafted Kyren and James Conner with confidence. I know Genty's the starting guy. If you're trying to move him for anybody, it'd be Bucky for me. I love Bucky this year. But I mean, you should still feel confident with Genty. I mean, he's still going to be solid. I'm just a little lower on him than most. I mean, you could find people that have him top 3, bro. I was free at 7:30 Eastern, but the times change overlaps to a prior commitment. Yeah, no worries. I got you. I can do that. At 230. I'm so mad about this tight end play. This was talking and not paying attention. This is stupid. Double 8. Yikes. I still don't buy any of the Josh Palmer. Yep, there goes Marvin Mims. He's gone. How's Mooney looking? I like that you're high on Nico, dude. Nico, especially with Joe Mixon too, smash that. They're like the Cowboys, man. Their running game is going to be anemic, terrible. Sorry, but that's a big word. It's not going to be good at run game. The answer is the Texans passing game all the way. Yeah, this is not your typical stud wide receiver squad, but we're going to draft a lot of them. Palmer, Mooney, Shaheed, Judy, Chase. Let's see how the boys are. No cap over here. Mahomes, CMC, Henry, Charbonnet. Love that. Burden, Reed, Samuel, Waddleworth. Yeah, you're loving that. My wide receiver room isn't even better than your top 3. All of them. It's horrible. You have Neighbors above BTJ. I'm kind of on the fence. I've talked. I mean, he's like the hardest guy for me this year. I mean, obviously, I love Malik Neighbors, right? There's a lot of variables. I mean, like if you listen to Disco, he would go BTJ wide receiver 1. I get that. Liam Cohen. You know, I do think Travis Hunter eats more into him. I have Neighbors above him just because volume is king to me, and the Giants will be playing down way more than the Jags will be playing down, especially with a great offensive mind like Cohen. But with Neighbors, I mean, they've updated that he's going to need foot surgery at some point, right? And I've said this like a couple times. Like, what if the Giants come out and they're 1-7, and then they don't want to throw Jackson Dart to the wolves? Do they just opt for surgery for Neighbors to be healthy for next year? Get Dart out there, get some more draft picks, get the team looking better. Could be. Or Neighbors, he's still like my number 2 target guy as well if he stays out there. There's just a lot of risk involved. A lot of risk. You're screwing up the tight end pick, man. I choked it bad, bro. I was talking. I wasn't paying attention. I love Charbonnet. I like Charbonnet more than K9 this year. I've been drafting Charbonnet. I've got Charbonnet in every redraft, and I took him in round 7 in every single one. I reached up for him. All BTJ is missing his volume. I guess that's like a two-way street, kind of. Last year he got all the volume from injuries, right? I mean, Ingram went down. Gabe Davis went down. Christian Kirk went down. So, I mean, he saw a lot more volume. Now you got slot roll Travis Hunter out there. Brenton Strange for a possible breakout. I think he's going to be more heavily TD points than he is kind of volume points this year. Yeah, they've updated that Neighbors will have to have surgery on that toe again at some point in his career, right? So, some point. We don't know what that point is. We don't know anything about it. We just know that he needs to have it. My mustache is going in my nose. I have the 1.03 in a PPR 1 flex league. Who should I take if Bijan and Chase are gone? I am a CeeDee Lamb truther. I'm okay with CeeDee Lamb or Gibbs all day. Either one. You could go Saquon if you want to. I mean, those are all superstars, and Jettas as well. Nothing wrong with any of them. I just think CeeDee Lamb's going to go nuclear this year. I like CD over Jettas. I think the Cowboys, again, no pass game. I even like Nico Collins over Jettas this year. 14th in targets. I know, that's what I'm saying. His targets were boosted. He wouldn't have seen that many last year without the injuries. I don't feel like. Man, we gotta. Do I gotta take a late week? I think I have to. We gotta go for an Ayuk play here because our wide receiver room is absolutely garbage. I guess we'll go for a Darnell Mooney Penix stack. Don't have a lot of that. So let's put it like this. Okay, so let's go like this, right? I hate arguing with you because you're my guy. I just don't see a world at all possibility where BTJ could be wide receiver 1, but I've been wrong before. So, and here you go, right? Let's look at it like this. So I'm gonna pull up Jaguars 2024 in by game stats. Okay. So Gabe Davis played till week 10. Injury popped in week 10. Okay. This is going to be interesting to you, by the way, as well. Christian Kirk played till week 8. Okay. So Gabe Davis, Christian Kirk both played till week 8 and 10, right? Evan Ingram. Okay. Evan Ingram went down week 9. Okay. So remember, week 8, week 9, and week 10. Okay. And this should be something I should fucking tweet, but I won't do it. Now, BTJ never saw over 10 targets all season long until the bye was over in week 11 or week 12 when it happened. And then he saw 10, 12, 14, 13, 10, 11. Before that, he barely saw 9 and 9 in week 3 and 4 in shootout games versus Buffalo and Houston. Besides that, 4 targets, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 7 with bomb home run longs, right? So the volume, like I'm saying, he got more volume last year because of injuries. That's all I'm trying to say. London has a top. London's my dark horse wide receiver 1, baby. What's good, Mr. Nick? But big injury to McGarry today, man. Losing your blind side for Penix is rough. The volume is king. He was wide receiver 14 in targets, wide receiver 12 in receptions, but finished wide receiver 4. He should be more productive. That's what I'm saying. He's a home run hitter. He hit bombs. Like, look at his games, right? He had 4 targets, touchdown. Long, 30. Right? So literally 3 catches for 9 yards and a bomb. Week 4, right? 9 catches, 68 yards, long, 42. Another bomb. Indy, 8 targets, 5 catches, 122, 61. Another bomb. Week 7, 5 for 5, only 17 long. That's not bad. He had a little average there. That's good. And then down the stretch, the targets became massive, right? But before all 3 guys went down, he wasn't targeted at all heavily. So we'll see. You know, you got Strange and Travis Hunter now. We'll see how it looks. It could be Yak too. I know. I see that. They blindsided Penix, man. Average depth of target is super low for what it's worth. You know why? Because he likes to target his slot receiver across the middle. That is the Liam Cohen special. That is why Chris Godwin was on his way to wide receiver fucking 1. That is why he was my most owned fucking wide receiver last year. And it killed my best ball. They didn't know what they had. You could say that. I mean, they drafted him in the first round still, but I like Nico over London still, even though I love London. Could be. Definitely Yak. I mean, he got a lot of bombs too. The guy is explosive, man. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from BTJ. I'm just saying if you look at the numbers, it's a little different down the stretch for him than it was when everyone was healthy. So, man, let's go like I'll even go like this. Let's go wide receiver rankings, okay? Weekly, okay? So he exploded off the bye, right? Absolutely went nuclear. Let's go before the injuries. Oh shit! Hang on. We'll take Trey Harris, who's out. That's fine. I am not plugged in. All right, so all the way to week 11. Let's go week 1 to week 11 till the bye, right? BTJ. Where is he at? He's got to be higher than this. Let's go PPR. Oops. Okay. So wide receiver 11, averaging 13.3 points through the first 11 weeks. And you got to remember that other teams have had buys also as well. So you got to think about that when you look at those numbers. That's what people always miss. Oh my God, to the first 10 weeks. Yeah, other teams had buys too that missed a 20-point opportunity, right? So now look at him. He had 146 points in the first 11 weeks, right? Okay. Now, the end of the season, he had 137 points. He was wide receiver 2 from the injuries on. Isn't that fucking crazy? And he had 6 less points in a shorter span at the same thing, at the same rate. Wild. I'm just saying, I don't see a world he could be wide receiver 1, but we'll see. Everyone thinks they know about Travis Hunter. We'll find out. We're going to find out real quick. I still can't believe Wan'Dale Robinson. Dude, Wan'Dale Robinson was like the 9th most targeted wide receiver last year. He's so undervalued. It's crazy. Best ball, everything. Not doing this type of shit. Send the invite. Get up in here. Get up in here. Get up in here. Share. There it is. There it is. He's gonna try and pull advanced statistics on me. I'll pull them up as well so we can have them together here. Boom, ba-da-da-ba-dum, boom, ba-da-da-ba-da-boom, ba-da-da-da-dum. But to answer the question, I do have Neighbors higher than BTJ back to the beginning, but I'm just always a little worried about Neighbors. That foot's nerve-wracking. Boom, ba-da-da-ba-dum-dum. This is one of the ugliest teams I've drafted, bro. That stupid tight end shit just looks so ugly. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I hope Trey Harris breaks out. How do I see that Eagles Cowboys game going? Honestly, I think the Cowboys might come out and win game 1. I think they might. I think the Super Bowl hangover might be there. It's either the Eagles play really bad or the Eagles blow the Cowboys out the water. Micah Parsons is a massive piece that needs to be figured out before I, even think about it. We're gonna roll up Jay Dart here. How confident Garrett Wilson? Dude, my number one volume king, Garrett Wilson. I'm calling 170 targets for Garrett Wilson. Bada bing, bada boom. How's your roster looking? First time drafting for Poker Guts. Dude, that's my favorite 1-2 punch, by the way. Poker. Josh Allen, Bryce Young, Saquon, Caleb J, Javonte, Eckler, Benson, Rashad White, Ladd, Tet, Pickens, Olave, Thielen, Roman. Volume king tight ends. This is a very good draft. Just depends on this running back room carrying you. I love the wide receiver room. I love Ray Roman and Thielen for like dart throws at the end. Tight ends are stellar. Quarterback, I think one of the best combos you can get. I think it's a good draft. What do you got, BTJ? Fire at me.
Well, I'm just like I just look at your private chat here as well. You have can you hear me all right, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my mic sounds okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Hi, how you doing? You having a good day?
I'm here for it. What do you got?
I know. I'm just asking you how you doing. You having a good day? I just don't want to like be an asshole before
I'm back.
Fuck your day up. Okay, cool. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. Good to see you. You know I love you, but I gotta fucking put you in your place right now. Hi, Sleezebomb Nation. Hi, everybody in the Sleezebomb world. We're about to cook this fool. I love you though. I love you. Okay, so you have access to the information that I presented you.
Yeah, the advanced metrics are open to everybody.
Okay, so why don't you present it to everybody on the screen as well, so we could go through this together.
Okay. All
right. So let's start with receptions. Who led the league in receptions?
Jamar Chase.
Right. Where did Brian Thomas Jr. rank?
In receptions, Brian Thomas Jr. ranked in F12.
Well, how many receptions did he have on the year?
He had 87 receptions.
Correct.
A lot of yak, a lot of home run balls.
Okay, so where did Brian Thomas Jr. finish in PPR format last year?
Wide receiver 4 or 5. Yep.
Wide receiver 4. Yes, sir. Okay, so now look at receiving yards. Where did BTJ finish in receiving yards?
BTJ in receiving yards finished 3rd.
Okay, so he finished 12th in receptions, okay, but 3rd in receiving yards. Perfect. Now click on the yak. Yards after catch.
He had 562, 4th.
4th in yak. Okay, so Jamar Chase, Khalil Shakir, DJ Moore. So he wasn't just a one-trick pony. He did it in yak, right? And if you look at the yak per reception, where does he rank in comparison to like guys like Jamar Chase, right? Where we have a larger sample size if you look at games played of 15 or more.
I don't see him on here.
Okay, so go and scroll down to number 29, right? So it's swayed because some of these guys had like one big.
Yeah, the random names get one pop, like Ashton Dolan.
Exactly. Right? But look at where Brian Thomas Jr. ranked and look at where Jamar Chase ranked. So he actually was more explosive on a per catch basis than Jamar Chase. Okay, just putting that out there on yards after the catch. Now let's go to targets. Where did he rank in terms of targets?
He ranked in at 14.
14. How many targets did he have?
He had 133 targets.
Okay, and how many did Jamar Chase have?
Jamar Chase had 175.
Okay, so he was more explosive in a yards after the catch situation, but he was targeted how much less?
40 targets less.
40 targets less. Okay, now let's look at catchable targets.
Yeah, but none of this, you're missing the point, but it's fine.
I'm not missing the point because I'm going to put it all together. You asked, I came on and
I'm waiting.
Okay, so catchable targets. How many catchable targets do you have?
I'm on the clock. I fucked up this draft so bad with these double tight ends, but we're gonna go 12. We're gonna go 10 wide receiver.
12th in targets, right? And then if you're looking at team percentage, he was 8th in team percentage, and like you alluded to earlier, that was boosted, right? That was boosted, especially down the end of the season. Now, why was it boosted?
Injuries.
Okay, so some would say, and this is the world that I live in. This is the world of common sense. Some would say that that coaching staff, Doug Peterson, if you remember, right? Doug Peterson was chased out of Philadelphia. They had the pitchforks, they had the torches. they ran him out there because he just didn't know how to fucking run a team. Everybody thinks that he earned a Super Bowl. We just saw Howie Roseman do it twice with two different coaches and two different teams. Nick Sirianni's going to be a useless coach when he's done with Philly. Neither here nor there. But Doug Peterson and co, that staff, had no idea what they had in Brian Thomas Jr. when the season started because, like you alluded to earlier, they had all those other weapons. Christian Kirk was a highly paid wide receiver. Evan Ingram was a highly paid tight end. Gabe Davis was a highly paid wide receiver too. They didn't know what they had in Brian Thomas Jr. that year and last year alone. So yes, he benefited from the injuries and he benefited from the target vacancy, but that target vacancy is still there. There's over 170 vacated targets. Yes, some of it's going to go to Hunter. Yes, some of it's going to go to Strange. But if you do the odds, right? If you go and do the math right now, he had 40 less targets than the wide receiver one. He had
what were his targets by? Go to the targets by week 11. And let's go off that. Let's go off when he wasn't out there by himself. And let's do
okay,
math,
but like,
right?
so what I'm telling you, and like you want to interrupt, that's fine. I'll also go based off of your points and what you're saying as well. So if you want to go based off of what you're saying as well, then at the end of the day, the targets that he got down the stretch is the realized targets that he deserved from the beginning, but the coaches didn't know what they had in him. Liam Cohen knows what he has in him, and he's going to put him in more useful situations. The only thing that he was missing last year, because we just showed the numbers, in every explosive statistical category, he was top 5, if not top 3, if not 1, right? In every statistical explosive category. The only thing that would send him over the top from wide receiver 4, even though he was misused half of the season, is an additional tidbit of volume, right? He was efficient. He was explosive. He was as explosive as any wide receiver, if not the most explosive wide receiver down the stretch. He did it not in deep balls alone, because you just saw, based off of the yak yardage and the yak average, he was top 5 in that metrics too. So when you put it all together, if he finishes as wide receiver 4, yet 12th in receptions, 14th in targets, all he's missing, and this is fucking simple math, was volume. Should he get more volume throughout an entire season, this is how he's going to finish as wide receiver 1. Is he going to finish as the number 1 receptions wide receiver? No. But if you give this guy anywhere between 20 to 30 more receptions, he is the wide receiver 1 in fantasy football because of how explosive and talented he is after the catch and how unstoppable he is on the deep ball. So like whatever you say, like I acknowledge everything you said. I echoed everything you said. But at the end of the day, like they didn't know what they had in him. And yes, he benefited from those guys being out there, but he was the alpha, but wasn't getting the alpha treatment. Now he's going to come and getting the alpha treatment from week 1. So we're going to get a full 17 game sample size for your fantasy football results, where Brian Thomas Jr. just goes absolutely nuclear. So if you don't want to buy in, that's between you and Jesus, but the numbers are sound and it's valid. Like I know what every negative narrative is, and then the next one is, oh, it's Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence.
The next one is he did it all with Mac Jones down the stretch.
And here's the thing, right? As I alluded to earlier, this is the first time there's an adult in the room. If we saw the evolution of Baker Mayfield inevitably, we thought it was all Canales. We wrote off the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense completely last year. But even with Liam Cohen, we saw Baker Mayfield unlock a whole completely new gear, where he was utilized as a more efficient passer, put in more successful situations where the pre-snap reads in the pre-snap motions with his alpha wide receivers being sent was at a top 10 level, right? You bring that offense where finally we have a fucking adult in the room, because like, let's talk about coaches for your first 2 NFL coaches. I think the only person who's had it worse in the NFL thus far with your first coaches is Caleb Williams. His first coach was fucking atrocious, right? But I think you look at Urban Meyer, that entire fucking debacle. You look at Doug Peterson, who is a fucking laughing joke, and you look at injuries, and you're going to write off Trevor Lawrence. Oh, it was only successful with Mac Jones. Well, like they had nothing else going for them. Now they have an efficient run game. They have an alpha wide receiver too.
Efficient run game. I don't know about that yet.
The run game is going to be efficient. It's going to be productive. The offensive line's improved. The running back room has improved. No matter how you cut it, they have 3 solid. As long as Trevor Lawrence is healthy, and we're going to see Liam Cohen unlock his running ability, because everybody forgets how elite of a rusher Trevor Lawrence was coming out of college. Like, we're going to see the complete Trevor Lawrence. There's finally adults in the room. This is going to be the best stack in fantasy football, period. That's why I'm confident reaching on him anywhere and everywhere. In that last $20 draft, I took him at the 102 ahead of Bijan Robinson because I know for a fact it's like him or Jamar Chase, and it's going to be neck and neck. And you could get him in a lot of drafts in a lot of leagues in round 2. So Brian Thomas Jr., it's a no-brainer. Like, I think Malik Neighbors is going to be fine. I think Malik Neighbors is going to be really good. I have him as my wide receiver 5 or 6. And, like, he has the upside because he has improved quarterback play, but he had the volume last year. That's why he was so productive last year, was based off of the volume. The only thing that separates a wide receiver 1 from a wide receiver 4 is improvement in volume. What he has is that efficiency as one of the most, if not the most explosive pass catcher in football. And you can't deny those numbers. You saw them for yourself. Everybody else saw them. So what's the next argument?
I mean, it still doesn't. I get your point, but it doesn't really show anything away from when everyone is out there how the volume's going to look for him.
But who's everyone that's going to be out there? There's 170 vacated targets from the time that he had all those.
And you just traded your massive haul for the biggest superstar in college football, and you don't think that's going to have a fucking impact? You're out of your mind.
You're telling me that Travis Hunter is going to get all 170 vacated targets, and none of them are going to go to Brian.
I never said he's going to get all 170.
Okay,
so he's a lot of his.
By the process of elimination, the way mathematics works, if he's not going to get all 170 vacated targets, and we saw that he was 14th in targets last year, that means by the process of elimination, he's going to get more targets.
He got 14th in targets because his targets were elevated because everyone was hurt. Come on, what are we saying here?
Everyone who was hurt is gone. There's one like you're not letting me finish. It's getting really frustrating. So like if there was 170 vacated targets, right, from everybody who was there, you got Evan Ingram, Gabe Davis, Christian Kirk, all gone. Is Travis Hunter and Brenton Strange going to take all 170 targets, or are we going to see BTJ get more targets now that they know what he is coming into an entire season, when we already established that the coaching staff is a fucking joke and they had no idea what they had to start the season off?
So how many targets did Brenton Strange have last year, the limited time he played? Just to throw this out there.
You tell me.
He had 53 targets, and he also had 2 games with over 10 targets, with BTJ only had 6 in his entire career last year. So you're telling me that 170 targets, Brenton Strange, he saw 12 targets in one game alone.
Okay.
Obviously, different quarterback. Yes, he'll eat 60 to 70 of them. Travis Hunter will eat over 100 of them.
So tell me the Liam Cohen offense, how many targets Cade Otton received?
Cade Otton received them when everybody was hurt, like BTJ.
Okay, but when everybody was healthy, because we're not talking about when everybody's hurt. And Debro's talking in over on X. He says targets are. Go ahead, you can read it.
Targets are earned. So you can either earn a 27 target share, or you can't. Same argument used for ARSB once a time. I'm just looking at the BTJ wide receiver 1. I just don't think it's a possibility. That's all. There's no chance.
If you take an explosive wide receiver and you give him more opportunities, when he was 12th in receptions, 14th in targets, but yet 4th in fantasy and top 5 in every explosive metric, it's only common sense. Like, he found the end zone, but he didn't do it as a deep ball threat.
Yeah, I know. 14.8 target share when he was near a full-time player. These are what I'm trying to explain. And Travis Hunter's going to feast a lot of it.
That's almost 85% more targets that need to be redistributed to 2 other wide receivers. You see where I'm getting at? There's still 85% target opportunity.
Ayami Brown's also a good receiver. Parker Washington's having a good camp.
So I'll play this game with you because once again, the math ain't mathing, right? How much percentage of targets at the absolute ceiling on a weekly basis do we anticipate De'Ami Brown's going to get?
7 to 8%, 6 to 7.
Okay, so now we got 15%. We'll round up for you. Okay, you both can't see that you're both right. Well, he's saying that BTJ can't do it.
I'm saying that BTJ has 0% chance of being wide receiver 1 this year. Yes,
and I'm saying it's inevitable. So I mean, I don't think we're both right. I think ultimately somebody's going to be wrong.
And you already saw in the preseason, you saw Trevor Lawrence's fucking hospital ball with almost ruined BTJ before the fucking season started.
You are the same guy who says you cannot cash in receipts on every other player that people are overhyping, like Ja'Cory Krosky-Mer. People are over Overhype. Exactly. Look at what Debro just said. Just you just have to have a little bit of humility and just
I'll take
admit that there's a world where it's possible, right? There's a world where it's possible that BTJ cannot be wide receiver.
You need everybody to get hurt like last year. Strange,
No, you
Hunter. Yep.
There's 170 vacated targets.
I'll bet on that.
You don't want to do the math, and that's okay. But like at the end of the day,
you're 10 times.
No, you did not.
Reading the same stats.
We were literally doing the math right now based off of the targets, right?
Yes.
We said
all his targets came when everyone was hurt. Every single person was hurt on the fucking Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence wasn't even the quarterback. Yes, Liam Cohen is a different offensive coordinator, but there's a fucking reason they traded the house for Travis Hunter to play the slot role in a Liam Cohen system, and there's no fucking chance.
So you're telling me that
BTJ is going to be wide receiver one.
You're telling me that 100% of the usage, and like you're yelling like you're saying it with your chest, yet you have less than 5% exposure to Travis Hunter. If you're so high on Travis Hunter this upcoming season, then your investment should be way higher. It has nothing to do with Dynasty. If you're thinking that Travis Hunter is going to steal all this usage and get all this slot back usage and steal all the targets from Brian Thomas Jr. and just be spectacular, you should have more than 5%.
Oh, I know. My best ball is definitely what I've been talking about with it. I'm fully aware that all my tweets are leaning towards
I just said it. If you're like I'm saying in all fucking Dynasty, best ball, doesn't matter. Brian Thomas Jr. is going to be the wide receiver when he can be. Debro agrees that he can be. You're saying it's impossible. So we're gonna keep this as like our greatest receipt, because this is the first time I hear from you that you're saying it's impossible for BTJ to finish as wide receiver one. I haven't heard you said that, but I love this receipt. And I'm going to keep it. And if BTJ gets 120 targets, BTJ is easily wide receiver one with every explosive metric that he's good at. I agree, Poker Cuts.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. If he gets 140 targets, he's the greatest fantasy football player ever.
He said, there is enough volume for both to eat and crush because Dami Brown, Strange, and Wash are not high enough target share earners. I agree. I mean, the 170 vacated target thing is just mind blowing, but
yeah. So like that's within three targets who are gone now, and the two main targets are Travis Hunter and Brian Thomas Jr. So you're telling me that 100% of the snap, for the slot usage and the pre-snap motions is going to go to Travis Hunter, and Brian Thomas Jr. is not going to get any of that?
No, I didn't say that at all. I just said I don't believe a world where BTJ can be wide receiver one.
Okay, but you talked about the pre-snap motions and you talked about the slot usage and why it elevated Chris Godwin. So why can't that slot back usage elevate Brian Thomas Jr.? Because Brian Thomas Jr., like Mike Evans, still benefited from that slot back usage while Chris Godwin was healthy as well.
Right, but
Mike Evans is nowhere near the athlete currently that Brian Thomas Jr. is. And Brian Thomas Jr. is a yak monster, and Mike Evans was never really a yak monster. He's just a contested catch guy, and he killed people with extraordinary routes.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'll put it like this. Chris Godwin last year in the slot alone out-targeted fucking Brian Thomas Jr. in every single game he played in, just so you know, to start the season. Before the injuries happened. Every single game, the slot for Liam Cohen out-targeted BTJ's entire fucking season, just so you know.
And if BTJ gets that usage, you're going to be eating your words. Nevertheless, I'm going to record this because, like, I love this right now. This is my favorite receipt. So at the count of three,
I like Nico over BTJ all fucking day. I'll take the bet right now.
That's fine. Okay. So at the count of three, Sleez, I want you to say what you just said earlier and why I came on the stream. What do you think is the range of outcome for Brian Thomas Jr.? It's impossible for what? Just say what you said earlier.
Impossible for him to be wide receiver one this year.
It's impossible for who?
Brian Thomas Jr. It is impossible for him to be wide receiver one this year.
Thank you so much for the sheet. I really appreciate it.
There you go.
How was your day? You had a good day?
Going good.
Productive?
Oh, yeah. Please tell him. Please tell him, D-Bro. Poker Guys, BT, he will not be playing the slot, my man. He will not.
He does give all of his wide receiver slot reps. Why don't you just look at the splits between weeks 1 to whenever, what was it, week 7 when Chris Godwin was gone? Look at how many slot usages and slot snaps Mike Evans got. Because, like, to automatically assume Travis Hunter is going to be Chris Godwin's offensive to
I didn't
Chris
say
Godwin.
that. He's going to play the role.
Okay, so if he plays the Chris Godwin role, how efficient is he going to?
Mike Evans was in the slot 177 times last season. Okay, and that was with every wide receiver getting hurt down the stretch. They had to use him all over the place as well down the stretch. His slot snaps were way lower when everyone was out there when they're healthy. My turn again. Let's go here.
This is the greatest day
Chris
ever.
Godwin in just 6 freaking games. Okay, compared to the 177 for Mike Evans. Chris Godwin rolled out with 230 fucking slot snaps in 6 fucking games.
Yeah.
Fucking blow me.
Yeah.
What are you
but
talking about?
The difference is the quality of receiver and the ability after the catch.
The quality of receiver, like Travis Hunter wasn't just fucking traded the house for. Everyone thinks he played corner,
He
including
fucking runs
both of
TikTok
you
up.
that told me before the season that he's not going to play full offense. What
Even
are we
if he
talking
does play
about?
full offense, you still are not investing. Why?
Jesus.
Why aren't you investing in
back
best
to
ball?
my best
If
ball
you're
exposure.
such a Travis Hunter
Because
truther,
all
why
the
do you have so
wrongness
much-
can only lead back to one
you
thing
love
because we
Ashton
can't
Genty.
argue nothing
Ashton
else.
Genty's a great target in Dynasty. It makes no sense that you have him projected for 10 touchdowns, 1,000 receiving yards, 80 plus receptions, and you're not drafting him in best ball. How is that? Like you say
I like other
nothing, but
players
you
in
do
his
the other.
area. What does that mean? That
What?
doesn't mean anything. I like other players around his ADP.
It means that, like, okay, so there's no other player around their ADP other than Jamar Chase that I like more than Brian Thomas Jr. You're telling me you like other players more than
I like other
Travis Hunter
players.
in his
Yes,
range around 5'7".
that would be correct.
Okay, cool. Good to know. So, like, this is the guy I'm supposed to be worried about for Brian Thomas Jr. Good to know. Weeks 1 to 6, Evans 24 to 41% slot percentage. God bless you, D-Bro. I appreciate the numbers.
Yeah, and look at fucking Chris Godwin. It's massive. And then he got, I fucking auto pick.
Lock in, man. How many screens you got?
5.
You have 5 screens?
Yes,
And how are you still auto picking if you got 5 screens?
because I'm looking at all of them. So what was Chris Godwin's 80%, right, for the first 6 weeks, and then Evans went up a lot once all the injuries happened. Yes.
No, it's right here. He literally just put weeks 1 to 6. Evans was
what I
24
said.
and Godwin's was 41. How's it 80%? Where'd you
Godwin,
get the 80?
229 slot snaps for Godwin in 6 weeks, and there was 170 for Evans on the season. So how does that make sense?
5 screens might be a little bit OD. I don't disagree with you, bro.
Tell me my mini team was great. Your team was great. I can't wait till the season is over. I'm gonna fucking smash on this Brian Thomas Jr. bullshit.
I can't wait.
Wide
till-
receiver 1, my fucking ass.
Hey man, I'm just grateful that I have receipts, like all of your receipts now, because like there's no
Save
way you
them
can
all.
there's no way you could crawl into to a ball this time and deflect each one, because
Save them all,
there's,
baby.
There's no deflecting. There's no deflecting. It's gonna happen, buddy. Just let it happen.
You gotta see T-Law even have a fucking game with him, right? You mean you gotta have one good game with T-Law and him before we can even pop off.
They're gonna have a full great season together. It's gonna be statistical.
He had one game,
brilliant.
2 games over 20 points with Trevor Lawrence in 11 outings. He had 5 games and 7 attempts with Mac Jones.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
everyone was hurt though as well too.
if you're going on the basis that you believe Mac Jones is a better quarterback for Brian Thomas Jr. than Trevor Lawrence, then I mean, like, hey,
I never said that. I just said he hasn't done much with him yet.
I mean, we haven't had an opportunity to see it with adults in the room calling the plays.
Oh, there's no dodging, bro. You know I'll be the last laugh either way. I'll bet any amount right now. Anybody in stream, anybody, fucking talk is cheap. Throw your fucking cash down. I'll bet you whatever you want that Brian Thomas Jr. is not fucking wide receiver 1.
Okay, so where does Brian Thomas Jr. finish in your world?
I'm gonna go 6 to 8.
So who has better production?
Like, how
as a
can you
wide-
not think CeeDee Lamb could beat him? Like, what the fuck? CeeDee Lamb is. Oh my god, it's not. I'm not even arguing.
Because I'm betting against Dak Prescott. He's going to get hurt again.
so you're
he's
betting on an
coming off-
injury.
He's yeah. Did we not bet on the Dak Prescott injury last year and fucking nail it?
Yeah, you hit the injury, but that doesn't change the fact of if they're both healthy, how it would look.
But is he healthy? He's coming off like one of the most atrocious and gruesome injuries you could come back from, and everybody's just all willy-nilly thinking that Dak Prescott's going to be completely fine. And then
my
CeeDee
God.
Lamb still has an AC joint issue and a labrum, so the likelihood of him having another injury is also up there. That's my reason. You asked me a question, I answered.
I know, that's fine. We're in a battle here, Perico. Let's pull up the question here. Pause the BTJ wide receiver 1 for a little bit here. Trade Hurts and Andrews for Burrow McBride. I'm smashing that trade, by the way. You're getting such better value. It's crazy. 2.5, 2.5, maybe Hurts and Burrow, McBride 3 first, Andrews maybe 1. Smashing that.
I mean, the clear-cut winner here is Trey McBride. So, I mean, I want to know who your other quarterback is because you're giving up a lot of rushing touchdowns, especially for 4-point TD. But, I mean, at the end of the day, McBride's a clear-cut winner.
Yeah, McBride's such better value. You agree it won't happen, but not impossible. I'm saying it's not possible this year.
Well, hold on. What did Debro say up there?
He said he's evolving. So, yeah, that's I can't argue that.
Ascending.
Yeah. Ascending.
I'm here for it.
Just get ready for Jamar Chase's back-to-back triple crown.
I mean, I called it last year.
What's good, Yek? Hey, what's up? Need help? 2 wide receivers, full PPR. Worthy, Judy, Egbuka, or Ricky? Oof. Man, 2 wide receivers. Got to be Worthy as one of them. If I had to pick between Judy, Egbuka, and Ricky, I like Ricky a lot this year, man, but I like Egbuka too. And I like Judy too, but I don't like Judy more than them two. Who are you taking, Egbuka or Ricky?
Oh, it's not even close. It's a Emeka Egbuka.
Not even close, man. I think
don't get me wrong. I like Xavier Worthy, but I feel like the game script, especially with that terrible passing defense and the high implied point totals, Egbuka's going to eat, and I think that Evans is going to miss some time, and with all the vacated targets, he's just going to get alpha usage, and I think he's just going to absolutely eat.
Other is Jordan Love. No, yeah, Burrow. You want Burrow. For sure.
No. Like I was just asking who his other quarterback was because it's only 4-point passing touchdown. I was hoping he had another quarterback with good rushing upside. I mean, it is what it is.
I think Love bounces back this year hard, man.
Oh, he has to. But I mean, 4-point passing touchdown versus 14 rushing touchdowns is different.
You're my guy, Chef.
I mean, Chef also expected Brooks to be a viable wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys last year and this year, and he just got cut. So I mean, it is what it is.
But that's just trolling. I'll bet on it. Plus 1,400. Line me up. Shoot me up for 20. I'll Venmo you right now. Fucking roll it. I mean, that's a crazy bet to go back to back. But
where can you find the triple crown bet? Is that TK? Is that?
Yeah. Fucked on everything. Let's go Braylon here. I'm so lost in my draft. You guys got me flustered.
Is it a mini?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's fine.
Yeah, I know. I mean, ETN is still here, bro. What the hell are we doing?
I'm trying to find.
We're gonna take 2 rookie tight ends and be done. We're punting quarterback all the way again. I never said anything about Brooks for Dallas. You got the wrong person on that one. He said.
No, it's definitely you. But
let me know if you're doing another mini. He probably. I don't know what Disco's doing on his stream. This is my 3rd draft though. It's gonna lead right to his stream though.
I'm doing a main. Should probably set up my stream a little bit.
The only good thing, and the only reason this can be scary about the whole argument that just happened, by the way, is this right here. And I wish someone would have brought it up. Is they get Carolina and Cincy out the gates. And if he doesn't fucking explode in the first 2 easiest fucking pass defenses of the year, you better run for the fucking hills because after that it gets rough.
Why don't you look at the entire schedule now, please? Because I've already done that for every single player in every single position. But why don't you look at it?
Oh, I have?
Okay. And
they get Houston, San Fran, KC, Seattle. There's your stretch of 4 that's going to be rough.
Seattle might be a little bit.
Seattle's going to be sneaky fucking defense this year.
There's a lot of vacancies in the match defense that Mike McDonald runs. And if you looked at who played match defense at the highest rate last year, it was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Liam Cohen found a way to break it. The match defense is breakable.
Thank you for the sub, Squall. What's up, brother? All my receipts can be found on YouTube. Damn. And X, bud. Where did Ricky Persall go in this draft in the 50th? Ricky Persall, I was a Juan Jennings guy all year till this calf thing. And now you got Ayuk out. Who knows if he's back week 1 with Jennings, and he's probably going to ramp up and be slow. He hasn't even practiced. It went from a grade 1 strain to like a grade 4 strain they updated. So, I mean, it's the fucking Slick Rick show. I like Ricky Avalia. 5th is pretty high, but I still like Rick. Can I ask a start sit? Dax, I'm playing T-Love or Carolina. I have that exact situation, by the way.
Do you guys? Okay, so it's on Betting Pros. Shout out to D, bro. Of course, he knows this information. You can get this bet at BetMGM.
That's what I said, MGM.
Oh, I must have missed that.
There you go. There it is for you right there. Oh, you can't see it? Dak is on the bench. T-Law's in the start.
What's that?
I'm benching Dak week 1 versus Philly for T-Law versus Carolina.
You playing Etienne?
Have to. I punted running back. I went 4 wide receivers early.
Is he your flex?
He's my running back 2.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. But Carolina, Cincy to start, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, it should be there for him, but the only issue is, like, is it going to be him, or is it going to be one of the 2 other guys? Like, it could be Bixby, it could be Tootin. He might get the usage early on, and
they're doing a trade rumor this whole fucking week with the, but I guess it's come to an end today. So I mean, they're kind of stuck now. I'm assuming. What do I think about Denver's running back situation? I think you'll get 60% Harvey, 25% JK, 15 to 20% Jaleel McLaughlin.
Did Estime or McLaughlin get cut?
Estime got waived.
Okay, so Estime like now worries me about my Monungai bags because
he's going to go there for the goal line back roll.
That's a great fucking landing spot.
That's interesting, actually.
That's a great landing spot. And like he had a couple of explosives. I don't understand how you have such a good offensive line, but every running back struggled to rush the ball. Okay, so I want to look at how many stack boxes Denver faced last year. D-Bro, you got a website to find the stack boxes?
I think he's going to get picked up, man. They cut a 21-year-old. That's crazy. They should have at least, I'm just punting quarterback all the way, not paying attention. God damn it. Where, oh, where? Oh, this is rough. This is rough. This is rough. All right, we might just. All right, we're gonna punt quarterback all the fucking way. This is wild. This is a weird mini.
Estimate feels like such a Greg Roman back. I hope not.
Don't curse the Monungai bags. O-line play in the preseason has been horrible. BTJ is 1,600 for the most receiving yards at Hard Rock. Can't find a triple crown line. This guy's will never get the triple crown line. Come on. The running back Denver had were not good scheme fit. That's why. What's good, Nick? Yo, Estimate feels like a Greg Roman back. He could.
That would make everything so crowded. All right, where's ChatGPT? I hate this. Okay. Bests.
I hope
got that on Fantasy Pros, bro.
I hope he doesn't, man. And Najee was just elevated though, and they just cut what's his name, right? They cut
Spiller.
No, the other guy today. They cut no, what's his name? Who they cut today?
Rocket Sanders.
I think they cut someone. Let me see.
Best source to find the amount of stack.
Maybe it was the wrong team I'm thinking of.
I want to, D-Bro, I want to find the best source to find the percentage offensive rushing units faced stacked boxes last year.
Oh no, Nadeem Hines was cut. Sorry, there you go. That's what I was looking for. And Rocket was cut too. Yeah, damn, they cut 2 down. It's rough. You guys said the Bears got a new running back. Rumors they wanted to trade for Rashad a few days ago. I mean, the Bears have been in this market since the fucking beginning of the draft was over. Rocket Sanders was also cut. Yeah, they rocked both of them out. I know Damian Martinez got cut from Seattle as well. That was, but I mean, you got to look at the draft capital that was spent on him.
Marcus Yarns was never cut, FYI. Just putting that out there. So I feel bad for not drafting more of him. I wish I did draft more of him.
And the Saints just let Cam Akers and who's the other guy go? They cut 2 of them.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And Yarns made it. Yeah, that's what the fuck, kind of crazy. I was never a Damian Martinez guy. I mean, he wasn't bad at Miami. I know. So are they really leaning into Kendre Miller here again? Or Yarns, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend? Or is it going to be Devin Neal? I think if Kamara is traded, it's a nightmare either way. I'm about to collect my first QB possibly in round 14 here. Wild punt. Wide receiver room real shaky, but we're fine with 3 studs. How are we feeling about Tyreek and not practicing again, D-Bro? What's going on there? Please, to start the season full PPR, which stack QB we starting with, Knicks or Fields? Garrett Wilson. I mean, every draft I've been in, but all my boys know I love Garrett Wilson and Fields, so they all fucking target him early. I love Wilson and Fields stack, but you can go Bo Nix, Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram was my dark horse tight end 1, my tight end 4 overall. I love Ingram. I love Nix. I love Fields. I love Wilson. But you don't need stacks in redraft. It's not a necessity.
All right, so the Los Angeles Chargers face the most.
Rashad for Sweat. Bucks could use more pass rushers. I could pull it.
Okay.
I'm not drafting Reek.
So
I know, but I mean, I'm talking best ball. Best ball. CBS has Yarns and CEH being cut today. Yarns got cut today by the Saints. Cap. After everyone just pumped it up? No way.
I just got it. It's on Next Gen Stats. So the Denver Broncos had the 8th most stacked boxes last year of 8+ defenders, which is bonkers to me. It just means that the pass should have been a little bit more explosive. This is great insight right here.
There's nothing on Yarns getting cut on the Saints page, by the way.
No, there's nothing. People like trolling.
Chef.
Here, I'll send this to you. This is good to see. Javonte faced the 8th most stacked boxes. That's crazy. Gus Edwards faced the most. Jordan Mason the 2nd. Derrick Henry the 3rd. Ray Davis the 4th. Najee the 5th. Connor the 6th. Mixon the 7th. Javonte the 8th. That's wild.
Well, fuck. The Texans wide receiver room became trash. So, I mean, they just stacked the boxes.
It makes sense. But I just didn't realize that Denver faced so many stacked boxes last year.
He takes Tua. You're kidding me.
I love
You're the fucking guy, bro. You're the fucking guy.
Thank you, ChatGPT.
Is it going to be Alec Ayamanor, Tyler Lockett, Kymer DK, or Xavier Restrepo?
Alec Ayamanor got waived.
Yarns
today.
was waived?
Wow. Restrepo got waived today.
Oh, Restrepo and Yarns got waived too?
Well, I mean, if Yarns got waived, somebody's going to pick up a fucking stud.
Underhill reported Yarn was waived 7 hours ago. Could land on the practice squad. Damn, he did. Nick Underhill tweeted it. Bet he lands on the practice squad. Denver ninth most carries with 7 or more defenders in the box. Yeah, wow, that's gonna be different this year with Ingram. And their offensive line is nasty. I'm seeing it on 2 sites. I'm not trolling Disco. I know that BTJ got you heated. Take a breath. Damn, you got fired up. I like the back and forth, bro. It's fine.
I mean, 10th to 16th is just disrespectful. You're going to lose every single one of your leagues if you're going to treat them like that. Who will be the second most?
Denver had the 12th lowest yards before contact per attempt, 7 or more defenders per fantasy points. That's because you want to know why, D-bro? Want to know why? Do I get to laugh and say it? This is Jersey right there, bro. Right behind me, dude.
Because
Javonte Williams is trash. God.
Says a lot about Jaleel McLaughlin.
Jaleel McLaughlin's trash. Fucking official.
I'm glad James didn't waste his money on Jaleel McLaughlin jersey because I don't think that guy's going to get a job.
Here we go. You can't name 9 wide receivers that can do better than BTJ in 2025.
I can't name.
That's what he's saying. Yeah, this is you guys.
Sorry, I'm literally setting up my show. All right.
The O-line was horrible. Yeah, 100%.
All right. You can't name 9 wide receivers that could do better than Brian Thomas Jr. in 2025. I'll say this. I'll say that if we're looking after Jamar Chase in that like elite tier, this is probably the closest we've ever seen like a cluster of wide receivers have the upside of finishing as wide receiver 1 if Jamar Chase doesn't repeat. Right? This is the closest cluster. So I'm not going to say that like I can't name 9 other wide receivers who are within the same realm, but based off of my research and analysis, I'm going to bet like Brian Thomas Jr. is the wide receiver 1. If not 1, then Jamar Chase has to repeat because that's the only guy he's competing with. If you just look at the explosive metrics.
There's no way you can say that CeeDee Lamb is not competing in this.
He's not. CeeDee Lamb, the only way CeeDee Lamb competes is with volume. Not as an explosive yak guy. Just with volume.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
CeeDee Lamb is not.
CeeDee Lamb is fucking light years a better wide receiver than BTJ.
Listen, you can say what you want, but it's not definitive. This is the bet that I made. These are the fucking the research that I've done. Like, once again, I'm not saying that I'm 100% right. I'm saying this is why I've made my bet. I'm gonna bet like I'm right, and if I'm wrong, I'll fucking own it, and I'll accept the receipts that you give me. But when I'm right, because I'm drafting and betting like I'm fucking right, I'm gonna let every last one of you motherfuckers hear it. Every last one of you, especially you, Chef, you little fuck. You know I love you.
UD and BTJ both had great wide receivers added to the corp. Interesting combo. Dude, I mean, CeeDee Lamb finally with some help from Pickens. CeeDee Lamb has never had a wide receiver 2 even fucking on the planet Earth. The Pickens is going to elevate his game to the fucking max.
I don't disagree. Like, in theory, it should be a fantastic season for CeeDee Lamb. Everything's there. But sometimes the Cowboys cowboy.
Hang on, Poker. You've done top 10. Did you drop it down to top 15? You said personal top 10 like 3 times in my stream. Now he's like, oh, we'll take it down to top 15. I do like personal for a big year. I really do. I think people are sleeping on it.
Oh, by the way, we're giving away 5 entries to the Drafters main on my show. You gonna hop in?
Oh yeah, dude. Nothing like losing 270 duck races. I'm here for it.
I mean, shit.
I'm getting 1.
It's the 271st that matters. I'll tell you what, Sleez. Even if you don't win one of the duck races, I'll send you a ticket. Okay? You're a winner in my books. Just get on the BTJ bandwagon. It actually hurt me when you said you don't. There's like that hurt me.
I don't think there's a chance that he could be
brother. You saw the miracles that we fucking nailed last year, and like
I know this is not one.
You said this. You had the same energy last year when I said BTJ is a top 10 wide receiver. It hurt me. It hurt me so much when you said that.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Like this is how like villains are created. This is my fucking my what do you call that in superhero stories? This is my origin story. This is it.
This is it.
This is my 2025 origin story as a fantasy football content.
Can I stay with 5 running backs here? I think I like this at 5. K9, Harvey, Mason, Allen, Scatterbo, all buys. Post with 5. What do you think?
What is your quarterback room?
Penix and Ward, both way past ADP.
And what's your wide receiver room?
BTJ, London, Tyreek, Purcell, Ayamanor.
What you got BTJ on that lineup?
Yeah.
Sick, buddy.
You missed it the whole time.
That's sick. What's your exposure to BTJ?
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
Let me see. Actually, I got 20 picks. I can just go like this. Actually, it's not that high. I don't think. Let's see. This is all drafts, wide receiver. Yeah, I gotta type it in. It's not that high. It's a 10%. Not bad, not great.
Who's your most owned wide receiver in round one?
All right, let's go back here. If I had to guess,
Well, just pull up your exposures, look at wide receivers, and then we can rationalize from there.
So Amari Cooper is my most owned. Wanda Robinson is my second. Olave is my third. Worthy's my fourth. Garrett Wilson, his price has gone so high. It used to be Garrett Wilson.
None of these guys are round one values.
I know.
Not him.
Drake London's I have a lot of.
But he's around 2.
I know.
You're not taking wide receivers in round 1, Brian? Brian Thomas Jr. He's round 2. What's your ADP for him?
Nico Collins, I have a lot of.
What's your ADP
Brian
for
Thomas, 11.6.
Your ADP is 10.8.
Oh,
so you've been taking him around 1. So and what's your ADP for London?
Where's London? Nico Collins is 9.6.
But what's your ADP for London?
I'm looking. London, 14.3.
So Brian Thomas Jr. is your most owned wide receiver in round 1.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I hope for your sake that
know. Not a lot of it though. I mean, it's not a lot. They're spread out.
Okay. How many shares of or how much percentage of my shares do you think I have of BTJ? Because this I haven't looked at my exposures in a while.
It's gonna be high.
Yeah. All right.
Jackson Dart here as well.
So I have 28% Xavier Worthy. I have 26% Matthew Golden, 25% Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, that's lit.
Yeah. And I have so many drafts with that combination and Kenneth Walker at 22%.
Top 15 more reasonable. I originally wrote touch. I remember seeing it like 3 times. He's giving away drafts during the stream. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. What do you mean that's crazy? Which part?
Hey man, I respect it. A lot of people love Persol. Like I'm willing to admit
tight
that.
Ends, Ingram and Warren, top. Kyle Pitts, Mason Taylor Strange, top 5. Running backs, ETN when his value was crazy. Chubb, low value. Judkins, Braylon Allen, and Brashard Smith, top 5. Quarterbacks. But I go for values low. So I mean they stack up a lot. Like A-Rich is my number 1 quarterback.
So like who's your most owned player in round 1? It's got to be a running back, right? Is it Gibbs or is it it's got to be CMC?
I don't know. Hang on, I'm on the clock.
I think it might be CMC.
It might be. I'm gonna pull up a different tab here. See. Can you just check it by rounds?
No, I wish. You just have to. I don't know. It's pretty fucking easy to figure out.
All right, so let's go.
I'm sending you the link, by the way.
I got you. Christian McCaffrey is my most owned player in round 1.
I know you so well.
Yep, 58 shares, 13%. His ADP is at 9.9.
You are really contrarian.
Bijan is 1 share less than him at 14% at ADP 3.6. How did I get 3.6 on that? At all those shares, that's a lie.
Is that just the main or is that's
all drafts?
Okay. Why don't you refine it for the main?
Brees Hall, I have 46 shares of total. Just the main, okay. So in just the main, Amari Cooper is my most owned player. Michael Pittman is second. Evan Ingram. Blake Corum. No. Oh, that's the $3 mini. Sorry. I knew that was wrong. Okay,
so in just the main, Brian Thomas Jr. is my most owned player.
Oh, then you're going to love this.
And he's tied with Kenneth Walker.
Gay.
And then it's Golden, and then it's Worthy.
I have to show this? All right. Okay, wait till I make these picks.
Is it Anthony Richardson? Is that what I'm going to see?
No.
Is it Quinshon Judkins?
My most owned quarterback is Bryce Young.
I love that for you.
My most owned Running back is Quinshon Judkins. That hurts. What's that? She got her service animal card? Oh, yeah. Nice. I love you. I'll come say hi here in a second.
This is the main or everything?
All right, hang on. I know she got a freaking ID card. Ray, I already have that. Let's grab a Amari Cooper Vegas piece, huh? Look at he's already up to 206. Not bad. I don't love it, but it's whatever. All right, so here we go. I got 20 rounds. Okay, let's just go main. Ready? All right, ready? Here we go. All contests, $20 best ball. Oh, that's the mini. $20 championship. Most owned player, Travis Etienne at running back, 24%. Tyler Warren, tight end, most owned. Quinshon Judkins, 33. Garrett Wilson, most owned wide receiver. Evan Ingram, other tight end. Amari Cooper, obviously I could get him in the late rounds. Same as Bashard Smith. Golden and Xavier Worthy, the other two. Bryce Marshawn fucking Lloyd was one of my most owned running backs. Keenan Allen, Chris Olave, Metcalf, Ridley. I love all four of those. Tet, Mason Taylor, late value, CMC, Anthony Richardson, second quarterback. Wandale, Devin, Neal Chubb, Egbuka is pretty high.
So, like, what's your highest percentage exposure? Go back to the top. Because, like, you're very contrarian, unlike me.
Tyler Warren, Garrett Wilson, Evan Ingram are the top 3.
24%.
But look at my value at ETN, though. That's solid. 102 ADP. I mean, that's fine. Judkins around. See, none of these are high. None of these are high, right? You see that? Like, all my top players are low. Ingram low, Cooper low, Bashard Smith, all below 100 except for Garrett Wilson, Xavier Worthy.
I think one of my favorite things to see is like my ADP on Kenneth Walker, Golden, and Worthy. That's nice. One of my least favorite things to see is my ADP on Najee, but I think Najee's going to play and he's going to find the end zone as an RB4 or 5, so I don't care.
I think he's going to be all right.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Flacco. Oh wait, here we go. Okay, hey, that's crazy. Sleez. I got 33% per Saul, by the way. Bet like you're right. Let's go. I got a lot of per Saul when he was cheap at the beginning too.
What's your exposure to Braylon?
What are we trying to sell Flacco for? A second? Is that too high? We need to pair him with. Oh, dude, you can't get a second for Flacco. If you can, that guy's fucking crazy, bro.
He's still in a lot of waivers too, in fucking any sort of.
Yeah, if you can get Flacco for anything, take it. Yeah. Top 3, ain't he third? No. I mean, you can't get anything for Flacco or Rattler right now. If you can, take it and run with it. They're limited time. I mean, if you can get a third, smash that. It's a 41-year-old depreciating asset in 5 weeks.
Depreciated, past tense. It's
yeah.
done.
Yeah, I agree. Done.
He used to be Joe Flacco. Now he's Joe Flaccid.
All right, let's go. Come on. Round it out. What are the 2 last wide receivers I'm going for?
Who's your quarterback?
Is Manunjai going to hold his spot? I just
my
don't
only
trust
concern is with all these cuts. Like, that's my only concern. And at the end of the day, it's like, how much production are we expecting from Manunjai behind Smith and potentially behind Rojo, right? So I think he's a fun dart, but you should probably look at a dart that, especially since you're getting later in the season, what's a dart that's going to give you a unique advantage if he hits that is not going to be on a lot of people's lineups, right? And I don't want to say like a Raheem Mostert or a Zamir White, but it's got to be like a deep cut, like a deep cut, especially if you're looking for like a depth piece as your RB6 and you're so.
Oh, this is as unique as a draft gets. I punted all the way to the end.
Yeah, so like so deep cut for I would just be done at running back actually.
I know 2 wide receivers. That's what I'm thinking. Who are the hitters? Jalen Lane.
I do like Lane, but like there's also that guy you were talking about from the Jets.
I'll go Jalen Lane with the first one. Chisholm?
There's that guy. You remember how you said you want to get 100
Reynolds?
No, the guy.
Oh, yeah.
You had that conversation.
Yeah. Where is he? He's not here.
He's your guy. Just type his name.
I did.
Just look at by teams.
There we go. Arian Smith, baby. Round 20. Nice. I like that call. I forgot about that. Line him up. A. Smith, rocket. Anyone want Flacco for Jamar Chase? All right, guys. I'm gonna say what's up to the wife. That is the end of the stream. BD's gonna go live right now. I'm gonna join the show over there. It's gonna raid straight to him. Thank you for the new guys. Thanks for listening to the argument. We love to banter back and forth.
Brian Thomas Jr.
We'll be going at it on his stream as well. And I'll see you guys over there, man. And I'll be back live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. Same thing. I'll see you guys there. Peace.